Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to my journey to my first 50K ultra marathon. It is also my week 9 journey. I am still waiting for my event to open up for registration, which is sometime 25th in March. It's called the Warburton Festival. The trail is there. It's called the Lumberjack 50 kilometer. I'm hoping that because I'm able to travel further than 25 kilometers lockdown, I might go out there sometime shortly to have a look at the trails itself. So what's happening so far with this week 9? My volume has increased. I've been getting into the low intensity 80-20% rule. I haven't got it like packed down when it comes to programming. All I know is that I need to keep that low intensity volume up to increase my stamina. I've been reading this book here, guys. Yesterday, I'm pretty much one quarter in, and I need to order a new book. So, increase my volume. My weekly volume is usually around 45 to 50 kilometers on average. I try to do one long run, which is around 20, 25, and then trying to reach 30 kilometers, right? If on Tuesday, I went out and trying to do 10 kilometers, and then Wednesday, it was really hot. I managed to do 20 kilometers on the trails, the 2 days on the trails this week, and had a day rest on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I did my long run, right? I'm trying to stick to a 6 minute per pace. And I was planning on only doing like 20 kilometers. And then while I was out there, I feel really comfortable. 6 minutes per kilometer is where I'm comfortable. And I'm trying to increase my endurance, my stamina to go further. So I managed to try to go for 25 kilometers. And then what happened to the 25 kilometer mark was that my feet was dying, right? My feet felt like it was on fire. Literally feel like it's rubbing against something. It was on fire. I was struggling. I wanted to go for 30 kilometers. I managed to push to 29 kilometers. Actually, I got lazy. I didn't want to do the extra kilometer. I wanted to go home. But I think there was something with my socks. I've been using the same socks all week when it comes to my running because I find them very comfortable. But somehow it got like through the sweat and it just got hardened a little bit. And I feel like I can feel that rubbing against my feet. That's something that I'm trying to work around sometime next week and not trying to do that same mistake, especially if I'm trying to do a long run to get a new pair of nice thin socks, right? And then I had a day's rest. And on Thursday, I managed, so next day after my 29 kilometers, my long run, which I'm very happy, just try to stick at a 6 kilometer pace, 6 minutes per pace per kilometer. And I managed to do that with plenty of rest. I was resting I rested 10 kilometers and then 5 kilometers and 4 kilometers after that. So every 4 or 5 kilometers, I try to have a rest. So added up my time a bit, but my moving time is basically 6 minutes per kilometer, which I'm very happy with that result. And the next day, I did really big mistake. Next day, I try to do high intensity, right? How wrong was I? I should have taken a rest run. I still run back to back after a long run, but I should be working on recovery run, but really slow. Instead of 6 minutes per kilometer, I should be doing like 7 minutes per kilometer to recover, just to add that volume, just get that legs moving again. But instead, I decided to go high intensity, and I was doing like 420 per kilometer. I'm hoping to do 2 kilometers, but it did not work out. I only managed to do 1 kilometer. Last week, I was doing high intensity, but I managed to do 2 kilometers at 4 minutes per pace, right? So this time around, I did not make it. Sadly, because I feel like that was the wrong time to do high intensity after you finish a really long run. Then after that kilometer, I managed to do like intervals, like 4 rounds of 500 meters to make it a 3 kilometer run. I was happy with the 500 kilometers. I was running at 4:30, for example. And then today, which is Saturday, I woke up sore as my whole body was not feeling it. I was fog in my head. I was doing house chores, cleanings every Saturday. I do that. I was doing mopping, vacuuming, cleaning the toilet, etc. Now I wasn't in the mood. You know, you have that feeling. Some days you just woke up, you feel like your whole body is just sore and numb. You just don't feel like you want to do anything. And I have to go. I have planned to go for a run. In my mind, I said, nah, I don't think I can do it. But I decided to say, you know what? Even if I just go out for 5 kilometers, I'll be happy because I would like to start doing a recovery run and try to increase my volume in that week. So I didn't bring my GoPro because I wasn't too sure how long I would go. Or I should have bring my GoPro. At least I try to do some documents to the journey. At least some nice different footage to have with this one. So I went out. I was doing a 7 minute per kilometer. Wasn't too bad. 35 minutes for 5K. After 5K, I was feeling good. I was just comfortable. 7 minutes. It's really per kilometer. It's really slow and comfortable pace for me, right? My comfortable pace is 6 kilometers. I feel like I can go that whole day, but when running at 7 minutes per kilometer, it's like, wow, I feel like I didn't do much at all. Managed to do 14 kilometers. I'm very happy with that. And guess what? I came back and I feel more energized. My fog disappeared. My numbness disappeared. My legs and my whole body, it just like went away. So kind of like, let's call it a recovery run for a reason. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be working for me. I'm like I said, I'm totally new into this game. I got inspired by David Goggins to get back into my running. I'm a recreational runner. Probably not even, right? I just do like one run a week, like 5 kilometers a week before I started this journey. And I'm on to week 9. I'm very happy with that. Been reading the 80-20 rule, and it's been proven, scientifically proven on real athletes who are way much faster than I ever been, who are able to run 10 kilometers in 30 minutes, for example. Crazy. I'm trying to do 10 kilometers in 15 minutes, let alone 30 minutes, right? It's so crazy out there. But what they found out that when it comes to endurance sports such as triathlons, swimming, cycling, etc., anything to do endurance sports, that most of these athletes or runners, they spend most of their 80% of the volume on low intensity training, which is around, for me, it's probably around, should be focused on 7 minutes per kilometer or 6 minutes per kilometer. So I think it's 6 minutes is where I'm comfortable, where I'm breathing, where I'm below that threshold where I can talk while I'm running. If you can talk while you're running, and you can run a really long time, so what it does is it builds you up to increase your stamina and your endurance. So you're running like so you run like that week you've done, this week set for example 80 kilometers. That means that my endurance and my stamina is slowly to increase. Basically, in the research states that you need to do it also for a year, 6 months or something to really start to see that rewards happening. For me, I'm trying to cut my 10K down to 15 minutes, and the fastest I've done so far is 54 minutes, right? So imagine that if I keep running this low intensity, keeping it the volume and the part of my training 80% at low intensity to increase my heart and my stamina, I'm more able to do 10 kilometers in 15 minutes, no issue, right?